Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Monday, May 24th. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. At the heart of your reading, we have the Eight of Cups. Having the strength and the fortitude to go off in search of a greater degree of happiness, even when everything around you is kind of okay. There's nothing really obviously wrong with your situation right now, except for the fact that you know that there's something more out there for you. And it looks like you're willing to go after it. Let's see what the challenge is there. Oh, the double reversed. So you've recently done a lot of internal work and determined that sticking around is actually doing you a disservice. Like it was previously a self-limiting behavior, but you've gotten over it. It may be such a new realization that you're not certain about acting upon it just yet. Show me Gemini's focus. Three of Wands. You're in expectant waiting mode. Now these two energies, the Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands, are sort of contradictory, or at least a facet of them are at odds with one another, because the Eight of Cups puts the impetus on you to be the one to walk away, to be the one to begin a new journey in search of a greater degree of happiness. Now, the Three of Wands implies that you've already begun that journey, so you may very well have done so. But the Three of Wands is when you find yourself at that stage where you can't further the story and you're manifesting the next step, like you're trying to line things up so that you can continue down that path of finding happiness. I think is part of the crux of your path here, finding happiness. Spoiler alert, happiness is inside of you. So there's that. Well, this may be an internal journey that you're going on. But with the Three of Wands, I get a sense that you're waiting for something. In the recent past, we have the Five of Swords reversed. Resolving a conflict or an argument or a disagreement. Could be about spiritual things or about your intuition. High Priestess in reverse. You might have received some intuitive knowledge or knowingness or spiritual downloads that you couldn't reconcile with some other information that you know or some opinions that you hold. So this Five of Swords may represent an internal conflict. Whatever sort of conflict or disagreement it is exemplifying for you here in your reading, you've resolved it. The energy of the environment, we have the Page of Wands. This is excited curiosity, wanting to explore, wanting to experiment. I'm getting a sense of like believing in new possibilities and wanting to play with that. It's kind of a playful, experimental energy. So you realized in some regard that you've been holding yourself back. You want to go explore. You want to go expand your horizons and see if you can become happier than how you've been recently. But you have taken the first few steps. You've come up with a plan. You've left your comfort zone. But right now you're not super active. You're more waiting. In the near future, we have the Emperor reversed. Someone who you currently feel like holds undue authority over you. You want to get out from under their thumb or away from their oversight. You're going to be successful. They're either going to step down or transfer or quit or be fired or move out. And I get this sense of freeing you up. I'm not getting any indication of whether or not what comes next is going to be better. But you haven't liked interacting with this person, and I think you're going to be happy to see them go. Like to go on their own path and not intersect with your path anymore. Show me surprise energy. Knight of Swords reversed. This is when the ball really gets rolling. There's going to be something that occurs between your Three of Wands state of being to your Knight of Swords state of being. Something that's going to flip a switch where you start... hold on, let me come up with the right word for this. It's not impulsive because it's well thought out. Decisive. You start taking very decisive action. Like not delaying. When you see a situation, you see what you want to do, you're gonna like jump on it and do it immediately. Like very timely, very decisive action. And I feel like that's going to be a trend for you for a while. Let me see if I can take a peek at what's going to flip the switch. Because you're waiting for something. And I think that's... Oh, actually, the thing that you're waiting for might be this person's exit. It might be... Spirit, show me the moon energy. Maybe you finally get some privacy. If the Emperor was like a micromanager, constantly in your business, constantly like looking over your shoulder to meddle in what you're doing, this might be like, oh, okay, I can finally have some privacy, like a concealment of what is just for me. That's going to free you up in order to take decisive action and not have to go through any sort of bureaucratic, bogging you down sort of channels. I'm also picking up on a really specific interpretation for the moon that's not going to apply to everyone, but it may be that you want to shift into like working at night, or something about nighttime energy that is better for you, or that you feel more free to take action based on what you want, based on what you know at night. So this may be like an aspect of working from home, or working the night shift, or switching your shift to be more more concealed from management, like having more autonomy, I guess. Show me hopes and fears. Seven of Cups reversed. You don't want your options to be limited. You feel right now that you're in a position where your options are going to start to be decided. Things are going to start to be decided for you. You're afraid that you're going to be dictated to. Yeah, don't worry too much about that. I mean, the Emperor reverse says that, I mean, if this person isn't actually exiting the situation, it may just be that they're going to take a softer stance than what you expect them to. Show me the end result. King of Cups reversed. And the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now, I'm primarily picking up on this as a work situation. These are general readings, so they can definitely apply to any area of your life. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to really talk about how you feel about something, like to open up about it. And with the Knight here, it means you're also going to be able to act on it. So not only are you going to be in a position to make decisions based on what is truly important to you, but you're also going to be in a position to be able to act on that, like carry out those decisions yourself. And I think that's what you want, with the Knight of Swords being so connected to your emotions with this moon energy. Now, in a relationship context, this is likely someone new entering your story who you've made the space for a new, more mature, like emotionally mature person to enter your life. Perhaps by being willing to walk away from someone who is overbearing and controlling. Show me advice for Gemini. The World. Yeah, you're being presented with a threshold right now. The choice to leave the past behind and make a fresh new start for yourself. So everything is headed in a positive direction. Just remember that you are the one that needs to make the choice to either move ahead and leave the past behind, or stay where you are and work out those situations from a higher perspective. It's like beginning the cycle again doesn't always have to be a bad thing. It's an opportunity to work through those issues if you want to. Having learned more from a, like I said, from a higher-minded perspective. So the World in the upright, as advice, is Spirit really encouraging you to be willing to let go of the past, be willing to make a fresh new start, get excited about the possibilities, Page of Wands, about how you can play with a whole blank slate. What can you make of it? So Gemini, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.